Hi, my name is Tori Babb, and I'm the creator and founder of the Mission Ball. My goal is to give you an amazingly simple idea that will help you become more effective, confident, and comfortable sharing the gospel. Whether it's in your own neighborhood or traveling to a distant nation, we know that sports is an international language and a great way to start a conversation. Through this concise video series, we want to teach you how to use sports to transition from natural to supernatural, from playing any sport to proclaiming salvation. How to use their worldview and framework to be able to transition into teaching doctrine, theology, and salvation. When you read the Gospels and you look at how Jesus spoke to people, you'll notice a pattern. And that pattern is that Jesus used what they were familiar with to teach what they were unfamiliar with. He used their old framework to present his new message. Think about how Jesus used parables and metaphors. Read how he connected and explained things differently to fishermen, to farmers, to tax collectors, and leaders. Jesus presented ideas within a framework that made sense to the person he was talking to. When someone can connect a new idea to something you previously understand, you have an immensely increased ability to fully comprehend and internalize what they are saying. The sooner you grasp the new concept, the more you can truly internalize it and apply it to your life. And that is what I want to teach you, how to use a natural framework to present spiritual truths. You know, as a young Christian, I was eager to go on my first mission trip. And I remember when a group from our church took several days and spent thousands of dollars to build a house for a family in Mexico. And you know what? It was awesome. We had a great time. It changed my life. We reported back to our church and we accepted the accolades for our giving heart and sacrificial living. The problem was, a few years later, I finally asked the question, did anyone actually share the gospel with them? And I realized, if all we have done is made someone's journey to hell more comfortable, we have failed at the Great Commission. And what I remember is that whenever we had a soccer ball, we had a crowd. And I thought, why not use that connection, giving us an opportunity to proclaim Christ? So we created the Mission Ball, which combines the world's most popular sport with the message of salvation. And I remember the first time I actually used the Mission Ball. And I can confidently say that in one afternoon in Guatemala, on a gravel pit, I was able to share the gospel with more people than on my previous trips combined. And not just kids, even the adults, male and female, they all were attracted to the ball, and they all listened intently as I shared the gospel. Now 10 years removed from that afternoon in Guatemala, thousands of people from all different backgrounds have used the Mission Ball in over 90 countries around the world to proclaim the good news of grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone. With the Mission Ball, you'll have a connection, a conversation starter, and a simple path to share Christ. In Matthew 28:19, Jesus issues the Great Commission, and our prayer is that every Christian would be willing, able, and ready to go therefore and make disciples of all nations. Are you ready?